it's Laynie and welcome to the channel. How are you guys doing today? Leave it down below. You know I want to hear about it. I must say, I put on my makeup today just to film, truly, and I told myself, I'm just gonna do a light eye. What? It's just like I kept adding and then it got a little out of hand. I'm like, now I gotta fix it. I think it turned out pretty. But it always happens. I say I'm gonna do like a natural look today and then bam, next thing you know, I'm full on smoky eye, bold color, shimmer, the whole thing. Today we're gonna talk about fragrance tray. I cannot believe the end of July is already here. Fastest year of my life. And truly, for some reason this month, I've been struggling with my tray. I don't know what it is. I'm just not getting pulled to play with these. I don't know why. I've been in kind of a lull lately with my fragrances in general. Like I still want to wear something every day, but I feel like I'm just wanting like easy reaches, things I know I enjoy. I'm not really wanting to experiment. I'm also feeling like if I wear something that's like a little bit more unique or niche or however you want to describe it, kind of like, oh, I put it on, I'm like, oh, that's not really what I was going for. So anyways, that's some quick thoughts on the month of July's tray. Let's talk about it more. Let's pick out some new fragrances. And if you enjoy fragrance content, beauty content, and a little tiny bit of lifestyle content sprinkled on top, make sure you click that subscribe button. Join the fam. You won't regret it. Let's go. So this morning we had my daughter's dance class, and I decided, I don't know why, I was like, I want something vanilla. I had put on, I guess I do know why. I kind of want something vanilla vibes because I had put on my Sol de Janeiro. What's this, the purple tub? Why can I never think of that one? The one that's like a really yummy sandalwood. I put that on, I was like, okay, I'm feeling vanilla, and I almost went in with my Mix Bar Vanilla Bourbon. I love it, but it was just too spicy. I'm like, I don't know if I want it. It's pretty warm today. Going to a dance class, might heat up a little bit. I don't think I'm feeling spicy, so I didn't want to go that route. And then I was like, I'm gonna put on a little Lost in a Dream. This is one that I do enjoy, but this is not the weather for it. Not the weather at all. This is like rainy days, cool weather. It's sort of smoky. It's a little smoky. It's not like by the fireplace, but there is like a dense, a little bit of a toasted vibe in there. So I put this on my inner elbow, and then I was like, oh, okay, that's not what I was going for. So then I was like, then I'm gonna go in with some Kind Intentions. I actually do enjoy this so much in the high heat. This is a salted vanilla, a little bit green. The vanilla is kind of a creamy vanilla, but at the same time, it's a little bit bright. I do like this one. So I put that on, and then I was like, okay, that'll work for the dance class. But I came home and I was like, I'm still not feeling my vibe. And I wore this yesterday, and I really enjoy this. Sugarful Sunshine by why can't I talk? This is Sugarful Sunshine by Michelle Germain. This is so good. This is very sugary pineapple. There's some coconut in there. It is pina colada, truly. For how sweet this starts, it wears really pretty. I don't find this to go cloying, and it lasts really well. I wore it yesterday, put it on my clothes early in the day, changed clothes for a while, then put my regular clothes back on to go out for the evening to get ice cream with my daughter and a friend. And I put my clothes on. I was like, dang, this still smells good. This really lasts. Also, it really fills up the room. Honestly, really impressed with this. Hadn't been reaching for it much, and I'm truly in love with it right now. I do really enjoy that. So then some other things that I kind of played with that for some reason I was just struggling with in the month of July. I wore this a couple times, Musk Noir Rose, and I really do like this. But I'm finding I have fragrances in my collection that I do love. Like I can't say I want to get rid of this, but I don't feel like I have the time or place for it to really shine. This is date night, little sexy outfit, like maybe a little black dress, cute little heels. Like this is classy date night, evening, and I was trying to wear it to work and to go grocery shopping, and it just didn't fit. And then I don't know why, I really normally very much enjoy Pure Poudre by Karen Lowe. This was a cheapie. But I don't know, I wore it one time this month and I was like, I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. And honestly, kind of reminds me of the Huda Beauty perfume, but I do prefer that one much more. Maybe I need to go more like spring versus summer for this. I honestly don't think I picked up Sunset Hour at all this month. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I picked this up this month. I had it on my tray recently and I did pick it up then, but I don't think I picked this up at all this month. I do really enjoy this fragrance. I really enjoy. This is a great summer fragrance. Like, now I'm gonna there's a couple days left in July. I'm gonna keep this one aside. I'll probably wear it net in here before the month is up because this is perfect high heat, juicy, yummy, but there's this really nice ginger note in there, so I will pick this up one time before July is up. My only complaint is lasting power. Buy this at a discount. Don't pay full price. It doesn't last. Another one that I love, Whittian Almond. I think it's actually Rose Almond online. It is so syrupy, yummy. It's smooth. It is so smooth. I get lots of fruits in there. Soft florals. This is classy, honestly. Quite dense. I wore it, I think, to work, and this is a compliment getter, and it's not bad any time of year, but it is so dense and syrupy that I feel like it would just do better. I would crave it more cooler weather or summer evenings. High heat, it was just a little too much for me, but this is a beautiful fragrance. This is something I crave in summer. I wore this so much at the start of the month. That's why I didn't get a lot of use out of some of these, because I was just wearing this. A little citrus, a little sweet, but that creaminess just keeps it from going too much. It's also very fresh in a way. It smells even better on than it does out of the cap. So I was wearing this. We went to visit my in-laws. They live in a major metro. And my daughter and I hit up the Trader Joe's while we were there. And I had a girl wait outside of the bathroom for us, and she was like, I have to ask, what are you wearing? You smell so good. I'm like, Mont Blanc signature. Burberry Her. I wore this to a concert, an outdoor concert. And for some reason, I have like this scent memory of Burberry Her, where in my scent memory, the tartness is like so tart, and I don't often really like tart fragrances. Like, I don't really love YSL Mont Paris. I actually got rid of that one because it was just too tart for me. And so I have this like scent memory that this is so tart, so I never reach for it. And then I wore it. Why don't I wear this? This is beautiful. It plays off the skin beautifully in the high heat. It is beautiful. It is juicy, the right amount of tartness. It is so musky, and it just like rolls off the skin. It's so fruity and playful, but yet there is an elevated elegance to this, and I'm sure it's because MFK made it. This was the perfect outdoor summer concert fragrance. Something that I wore only a couple times, but this is such a good fragrance. Honest to goodness, Mix Bar's Coconut Palm. This may be my favorite out of all the ones I have. I have 5 Mix Bars, and this one is so good. This is coconut done so right, because there's a time and a place where I love my sunscreeny coconut fragrances. It's a couple times a year. It's like to scratch an itch. It's not like I wear it all the time. This is sophisticated coconut perfume. This is very perfumey. It's very elevated. It's kind of, I've got money. Honestly, without saying, oh, this is coconut palm, I don't know if someone would instantly go, that's coconut, because it's done in such a perfumey way. It's kind of creamy, but it's not milky. It's not sunscreeny. This is a hard one to describe. It's a little toasty. Honestly, really enjoyed this a lot. This is a great, for me, this is a great office fragrance, especially if you're in an office where you're dressed a little bit more professional. Like, this is something I would go to work in. Like, I can wear bright colors. You know, there's maybe put it in the business casual category. Like, I try to always look presentable, put myself together, but I can wear bright colors. No one's gonna think a thing of it. I could wear these big earrings. Like, honestly, I would roll into work wearing this, and no one's gonna be like, what is that girl wearing? But I know some people's offices, it's much more muted colors, earthy tones, very business professional. And I think this would be, Coconut Palm would be an excellent fragrance for somebody whose life fits that. Nicki Minaj Annika is so good. I kind of want to try some of her other ones just because I think the bottles are ridiculous and cute. But this smells so good to me. Like, this truly is just close to perfection for a summer fragrance. This is fruity and juicy, but very fresh laundry at the same time. This is so good. This is classy but playful, which is right up my alley. That is what I want anymore. So I was complaining last video, I believe it was, about my Clean Reserve skin. And I did finally just spray a bunch of it out. Like, I was just like, you know what? With a collection like mine, who cares if you waste some sprays, because it's going to take you a lifetime to use these up. So I sprayed probably 20-30 sprays out, and I do feel like that really helped. I feel like maybe just what was in my tube was old, because it did not perform at all. At all. Ever since I sprayed out all those sprays, I feel like it lasts so much better. I can actually smell it. This is like an ambery, salty vanilla that's very musky at the same time. This is another one that I do enjoy, but I just feel like I don't have the right setting for it to really shine. This is also, to me, date night type of fragrance. I think it could be date night all year, but definitely date night. This is a kind of sexy fragrance. I reached for it one time. I do really love Lolita Land. This is a cheapie. I don't feel like many people talk about it. I always compare this to, if you enjoy Love Don't Be Shy, Oriana, those very marshmallowy, fruity, syrupy fragrances, this is such a good cheapie. Very much in that same category. I get lots of fruity marshmallow. Like, I imagine the marshmallows that are the multicolor and they're like a big kind of twisted marshmallow. It's got this powder sugar vibe. It's so good. And I think this would be too much if I was doing like an outdoor cookout, or like I said, outdoor concert where I'm really gonna be outdoors for long periods of time. But like running in and out of stores or running from home to the office, but I'm spending the majority of my time in air conditioning, I think this works in the summer. One that I have really come to enjoy. This is Lolita Lampica. I enjoy wearing this to the gym for some reason. It definitely can work outside of the gym, but I really enjoy this at the gym. This is juicy and syrupy without going cloying, without going jammy. The licorice note in there really plays beautifully and makes this a little bit fresh. Not necessarily laundry fresh or shower fresh. There's just something with the way that licorice works in there that just balances the sweetness, and the cherry in there just makes it really lovely, enjoyable, playful, flirty for sure, but also perfumey. So that was my July tray, and there was some definite hits, a couple misses. This last week, I have just been uninspired by it. I'm ready to change it up, so let's go look.
Is out?
Not really.
Can I sit in right there? Ooh, good flavor.
Oh, these are good flavors.
But where's the pink one? The pink. Webby, 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 and I laugh in the morning. How I do.
What are you guys doing?
I want to have a perfume collection.
You can come smell one when she's
Yeah.
there. You can smell one
I'll see
when
you in
she's
just a
there.
little bit.
Yeah.
I have a little perfume addict on my hands. Don't know where she got it from. Okay, so I've picked some things. My thought process for this month was keeping it summery, as well as trying to use some body sprays because I don't reach for them as much as I should, as well as August is going to be a short month for me because we leave the end of August for our trip. So I'm going to have to replan, rethink, and think vacation fragrances. So I'll definitely share that with you guys. I'll film a video before I leave of what I'm taking on our trip. So I didn't want to reach for anything that was too vacation-y in case I want to wear it on vacation so I don't get sick of it. So that's where my brain was. One that I was just like, you know what? I want to reach for it. It's been a while. Is the Vanilla Dreams by Dua. This is a dupe of Tohoda. And I just feel like it's such a lovely vanilla that I could pair this with so many different things, especially the vanilla body spray that I picked up. This is the Vanilla and Dreamy by Pink. I did a video a while back, Pink body sprays I hauled, and honestly, I didn't love them compared to Bath & Body Works, but there was a couple that I liked, so I did keep the Vanilla and Dreamy. Sorry if you can hear my daughter just jumping up and down repeatedly. But this, honestly, this is a light fragrance. Like, this isn't a heavy hitter, but for some reason, this really wears well on me, and I can smell it throughout the day. So I really like this one, and I feel like, and then going with that same theme, I was like, oh, I've been trying to use up my 59, I can never think of it, my 59 body butter. I love the way the body butter smells. Like, I love it. It is strong. You could almost get away with it like you're wearing a perfume. But out of their lotions, it's my least favorite. I am in love with the new Naturium body oil, the body butter. It's so good. That's my new favorite. I wish they would launch it in a strictly vanilla scent. That would be so cool. But anyways, I'm trying to use up that body butter from Sol de Janeiro. So I was like, I need to grab the body spray because you put these together. You are smelling so good. I did decide to pick up my Mix Bar Salt Petals and Passion Fruit Nectar. Both are good on their own, but I much prefer wearing them together. I think it makes a wonderful, summery yet perfumey fragrance that I really enjoy. Then I was like, well, while I'm at it, my Cloud Musk never gets love. It is truly just a musk fragrance. I don't really love this on its own. It's just kind of a clean musk, but it does wear really pretty with other fragrances, and I feel like it helps other fragrances project. So I was like, what the heck? I'm gonna reach for it. Maybe I'll pop it on top of something else. And my dossiers just don't get enough love anymore because I just have so many fragrances, but I do really love them. Floral Rhubarb smells like Marc Jacobs Perfect. It is so tart and juicy and yummy. Another tart fragrance that is done oh so right in my opinion, and in high heat. It is lovely. This is Fruity Honey, which is supposed to be nectarine and honey, I believe, by Joe Malone. I don't know. I was like, it was right there, the tip of my tongue. I do really enjoy this fragrance. It is yummy. It is musky. The honey's really pretty in there. The nectarine is lovely. It's a little green, a little fresh. But honestly, I think this could get you through day or night. One that I picked up a while back, and I've never worn it yet. This is Senorita number 17. It's supposed to smell like the female Aventus, isn't it the female Aventus? Yes, inspired by Aventus for Her. I smelled Aventus for Her like a couple years ago, and I remember really liking it in store, but it's so expensive, I will never do that. So I was like, what the heck, they had a big sale. I was like, I'm gonna pick it up. Haven't worn it since. One that I never reach for because it's discontinued. This is Good Chemistry Royal Rebel. I think you can get it in a rollerball mud. I hate roller balls. This probably is more of a cool weather, but I just haven't reached for this in forever. This is the most unique amber in my collection. This is ambery. I get a powdery vibe in there. It's so warm and cozy. There's something kind of bubblegummy, almost if it was like a toasted bubblegum. Like you were making s'mores with a bubblegum candy or something. Like, it is so warm, cozy, a little toasty, bubblegummy. I've heard people say it smells like an incense shop. I could see that. Ulta had to get me with that 20% off coupon, and I had like $56 in points to use up, so that I paid less than $20 for this, and this has been on my wish list for a while. I want to give it a really good wear. I've smelled this in stores so many times, but you know, sometimes when you wear something, you live in it, then you're like, oh, it's not quite what I thought it was. So I want to give this a good wear, really see how I feel about her. Golden Nectar by Nest. There's something just a little juicy at the top that I really enjoy. And there's something in there that goes a little old school makeup-y vibe that I really enjoy. I picked up Cloud 9. This is Lavender Breeze, Morning Dewdrops, and Cozy Amber. I'm thinking, to me, this is more like gym scent. It's really watery, a little fresh, fruity, very body spray-esque. It doesn't last the best, but I think this would be a great one to wear to the gym during the remainder of the hot season. Confetti Daydream. I really like this. There's something about it. Fresh raspberry, sparkling pear, and blue iris. There's something about here that makes me go back to my childhood. That makes me really like this. It is blue popsicles. There's something kind of like refreshing about it, just like when you're eating a popsicle on a hot day, you've been playing in the pool all day, you have that popsicle, nothing has ever tasted better in your life. It is the blue popsicle. And then to go the more gourmandy route, lemon pound cake. I really enjoyed this one a lot. So during the sale, I had to pick it up. Sugary glazed icing, pure lemon zest, and fluffy pound cake. I don't know if I'm gonna love this one in the high heat or if I'm gonna reach for it a lot. We'll see. Because lemon to me usually is summertime, but this is so gourmand and cakey, it probably would play better in the winter. Maybe, should I put it back? Should I put it back? Hold on. Yes, I am gonna switch this for my Juliet Has a Gun. And I've been having a hankering for lipstick fever. This is great in the high heat. This, honestly, again, in that Glossier U, I keep bringing it up, but in that Glossier U family, it's musky. It's honestly kind of that pencil shavings vibe that I'm coming to really enjoy. But then there's that fruity raspberry, definite makeup-y vibe. So excited to reach for that. Very good in high heat, like very, very good in high heat. Coconut cream pie. This is one of the few Bath & Body Works fragrances I bought on Mercari. This is toasted coconut flakes, caramel custard, golden pie crust. It is gourmand, edible, yummy. I think this would actually wear really well over the Sol de Janeiro 59 body cream, so I'll probably do that. So that is my month of August. Can't believe it's August. I feel like I probably would a little heavy-handed considering, again, we're leaving the end of the month for vacation, but I can at least get one day out of all of these, a couple on repeat, so I think it'll work out. I'm excited about it. I really was ready to switch up my tray. Let me know what you're reaching for in the month of August. Can't wait to pick out vacation fragrances with you coming up, so make sure you check back. Let me know what you're reaching for. All right, guys, that is all for today. Thank you for hanging out with me, and as always, please try to stay positive because at the end of the day, that is truly all we can try to do. Mwah! I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.